You're doing this thing, it's going to appear next week on NBC. It's a big deal here at a network called Red Nose Day.
Yes.
If you guys know about this, it's a great cause. It does a lot.
Yes, it does.
What's your involvement with that?
So, if you don't know what Red Nose Day is, it helps some of the most impoverished kids around the globe, stateside and in the poorest places around the world. And what they did, they invited me to go on a trip with them to Africa, to a very, very challenging way of life for kids. And so we went over there, we spoke to a lot of kids, some of their parents, and we made a film about it, and we're going to have a film about it on the telethon, which is Thursday the 23rd.
Thursday the 23rd. Good for you for doing that.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting. I've done charity stuff, and I've visited different places, and, but there's nothing like that when you go and...
Oh, you go there and you look someone in the eye, and it's like you're automatically changed. And then you know, the way that I look at it is like, you know, familiar face in a place that you're not thinking about looking, and then all of a sudden, familiar face is in a place you wouldn't look, and you're like, wait, let me look over there. What's going on over there?
Yeah.
So you take an interest. And seeing what I saw, it was one, heartbreaking, but two, inspiring. What Red Nose Day is able to do with, let's say, donation generation and like raising funds for kids, and then getting them to local programs that really are on the ground, stay with these kids, see them through these challenging, you know, lives that they were born into, actually doing something about it. And it was just, I was inspired and I was blown away, and I was so grateful and happy to be there and then speak about it, because they're doing really great work for kids.
Good for you for doing that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's next Thursday on NBC.
Next Thursday on NBC.
Segueing into, and speaking of NBC, congrats.
Speaking of fatherhood.
Yeah, This Is Us just got picked up for 3 more seasons. Right?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So invest your time in This Is Us. If you haven't seen it, now you know they're going to be around for 3 more seasons.
I don't know. Maybe we'll kill Jack again.
Yeah, dude, why not die again?
Yeah.
You had such an amazing season this
Thanks,
season.
man.
I know we
Thank you.
talked about it before you did it, but it was challenging.
It was. It was. Well, it was one of those things where, you know, we'd already met Jack in you know, Mustache Jack and Beard Jack and Goatee Jack. So we always already met those Jacks. But to go backwards and do Clean Shaven in War Jack, I had to make sure, and we, the writers, make sure that everything was still lining up toward that eventual Jack that we knew from the first season and the second season. So it was challenging, but it was so rewarding. You know, Michael Angarano's phenomenal. What Mandy and I were able to discover in like this newer, younger era of that love story was really wonderful.
You guys are, I say it every time you're on here, but it really is a great show. If you haven't seen This Is Us, I mean, it's always another trick up your sleeve, and I'm like, ooh, oh, and then I'm crying, and I'm laughing, and then I'm crying again, and then I'm laughing. I mean, really, it's fantastic. I want to show everyone a clip. Here's Milo Ventimiglia in this past season of This Is Us. Take a look at this.
You become a completely different person in the store. You know that, right?
Yeah, I do. Radio Shack Jack.
Radio Shack Jack. Well, maybe he can tell me why we need a new video camera.
Because the old one doesn't have sound. Okay, and there are things happening in the Pearson house that I think we should hear. Look, when we're old and gray and we don't remember what we ate for breakfast, you're gonna be so happy that we've got tapes of these 3 at their absolute cutest.
Milo Ventimiglia, everybody! This Is Us returns in the fall on NBC.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.